Kevin on the list. Anybody else want to get on the list? Is that Brad guy over there?
Roger, roger.
Hey, Brad, good to hear you. Anybody else? N-O-0-E. Gosh, you know, my pen just went blank on that one. I'll tell you what, my brain was going a long way. N-O-0-E. By golly, we've got you on the list there, too. I'm not sure the name, but I'll find out. K9, anybody else? All right, let's just jump back there. Right, just go back up to the top there, like Jerry would say, and start this ball rolling again. W9EON. Hey, Don, good afternoon. By God, I've been talking to you all day long. How you doing, bud?
I thought I already had my turn, David.
Oh, you did?
Well, I guess it's before the top of the hour, though, huh?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just shut my computer down and getting the lights turned off and getting ready to try and get some Z's here. So I was still listening, though. And you know what? I thought you was lying when you said that you was talking to Jim. But he finally got that puny little signal to come up enough that I could tell it was his voice. Couldn't tell what he was saying, but I guess you weren't trying to pull my leg, that he really was out there. I still couldn't hear what he was saying, and that's probably a good thing. So, see you in an hour and 10 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that. I should be awake by then. W9DON clear.
Alrighty, Mr. Don. Well, you know, I was just getting a pre-list together there. I guess I should have probably said something, but hey, you guys know when that 6A group starts. That's 2 o'clock, you know, 2000. And anyway, we got you in there, Don, by golly. Hey, say hi to Rosa for me, okay?
Yeah, this evening when I go in, and when she gets done yelling at me.
Yeah, Jim was giving you grief there, Don.
Well, that's nothing new, but I couldn't hear him, so I was lucky.
He said I'd buy you an antenna, but most of the time you don't know how to put them up anyway.
So there you go. He was going to buy you an antenna, but you don't have enough gumption to put them up anyway, Don. I think that's what he said. I'm just ad-libbing. Anyway, thanks, Don, for swinging by there, man. Catch you in an hour. Get some Z's, and we'll give you another call. Man, if you come back in late, just re-announce yourself. Maybe we'll still be here. Maybe we won't. And, hey, if you go to sleep, we're going to talk about you. Oh, golly, gee, that ought to get him. Okay, let's break with W9DON. This is K9AJP. David up here in Rochester, Minnesota with the 6-8 group. By golly, I think this is the third time I've done one of these, so it is a great thing. And I'll tell you what, most of the guys are I'm familiar with everyone, so that's a good thing. All right, let's pick up WB0OAF. Mr. Andy, come on in there and stand by Kevin.
Yeah, let's see here, David. Got a good signal over here today. It's 15 over. Got 9 sometimes close to 20 there. Sounds real good. And even the temperature is 27. It warmed up from about 6 above zero this morning. It's pretty chilly out there. Yeah, we had a little light dusting and snow overnight, but it sounds like more is on the way. We'll do a couple races here tomorrow, and then some more after that, and some more after that. So we're kind of ready for it. We're all ready for it. Keep the kitties nice and warm. The sun's shining today.
about 510 over.
So no problem hearing you.
By golly, am I giving you a good one down there?
20 over right there. I got the attenuator on too. The attenuator's on, sitting on the background noise, pushing the rhythm. Plus 20.
Oh, that's a good deal, man. Yeah, we pumped up. Let me take a little look here. Oh, I got the Fellstar Twins pumped up to 40 watts drive, so that should be pumping out there. Oh, that was 802 right there. How's that sound, Andy?
That was 30 over. 30 over with the what are you putting out, 800 watts? That'll do the trick, boy.
Yeah, heck yeah, you get over them tuner rubbers and all that crap, so yeah, Andy, you're sounding good. By golly, I'll tell you what, your audio is good today. Did you do that recommendation from the other day?
I sure did. We turned the treble down and left well enough speed, so we're on that condenser. Now we'll have to set it up on the other one sometime.
Alrighty, and yeah, you're pushing 20 over here too as well, so sounded good for sure, and the audio is great. I'll tell you what, you turn that down a little bit, and by golly, you're sounding good. I'll tell you what, you always do. I don't know, I never have much problem hearing you, that's for sure. Alright, let's break with WB0. Oh, yeah, hang in there, Andy. We're going to come around for a 73 run. We'll pick you up, that's for sure. KQ0U. Oh, Mr. Kevin down there, Riverside, Iowa. Come on in, Kevin. And stand by. Who's next? Oh, but golly, it's our KRX Fred will be coming up. Come on in, Kevin.
Very good. K9AJP, KQ0U here, Cabin, Eastern Iowa. The sun came out. I got to tell you, I was so relieved that you were at the helm. I'm struggling outside here. It's rush time. I always put it off until the storm moves in. Got a storm coming in, I guess, Monday night, Tuesday. So I've been gathering up a bunch of wood next to the house, and boy, I got a bunch of crumbs or whatever, bark dust. Really gave my throat a scratchiness there. But anyway, it was. I was like, oh my gosh, it's 15 till. I'm going to rush in and make sure that there's someone there for Sunday. Very, very relieved, David, that you're hitting the helm there on that. In fact, David, I'm thinking, since Sunday is open, I'm thinking that you could, you're a professional between Breakfast Club, I think, and mid-cars. I think this would be a nice slot for you. I really do. I know it's on Tuesdays, N9DRC Rusty, he's giving it a go with the promise of backups, and you would have backups as well if you look at me. I'm kind of working in on this, but anyway, you should give it some thought and contact Chris, K4OSK. You would be a breath of fresh air. You're always joking around, positive attitude, great demeanor, just an overall good person to have on the air. But give it some thought. Anyway, hello, Ray and Don. Don's not going to take a nap unless he shuts that radio off. We all know that. And Brad, KRX, you're always hanging in there. Hobart, Indiana, home of the industrial commercial mixers. And then my friend Ken, NO0E, Lincoln, Nebraska. So very good. I'm riding along for a bit. I've got some oyster stew that's heating up, and a leftover slice of pizza. So that's we're gonna sit in here, stare at the fire, and get over the scratchy throat and see what I can learn. But give it some thought, David. K9AJP, KQ0U.
All right, Kevin. Well, I've given it some thought, you know. I do 5 hours with KB8OKJ on med cars, and I do another hour on the teenage net, as well as fill in on, missing applicants on those nets. And, yeah, the Breakfast Club, I ain't doing that anymore. I'll tell you what, I don't know. They sent me a couple certificates 2 years in a row. Then they didn't get my name right or my call sign right. I don't know what them guys are doing, but the quality control was just like, yeah, like whatever. But I'll tell you what, I did get some new certificates from the Breakfast Club with the proper stuff on it, you know, and things. And I don't know, Kevin, I think you'd be a good one for Sunday, because you always are here on Sunday, and you got the gift of gab, Kevin. What do you think?
I contacted Chris 2 months, maybe 3 months, in October, so I guess that's 3 months, and he sent me the preamble, and that's when I got nervous. And it's like, oh, you know, I'm usually here. You're right, backing up if need be. But it wouldn't hurt to have a different person for each day of the week. That would be a nice luxury. I'm here almost all the time. About the time I'm not, like today, I guess I would have sat in here and ran the club, the breakfast. Listen to me, Breakfast Club. By the way, I haven't checked in the Breakfast Club in a long time. What is my number? 33 something. I think maybe 15 years, 14 years ago. But anyway, yeah, it's yes, like today would have been rough on me. So maybe I have a commitment issue. I don't. But if I knew I had backups, if I knew I had 2 backups, we would do it. But no, I think if we don't want to burn you out. I know that happens with too many nets going on. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is you're an asset to the 6-8 group. We'd love to have you on board for Sunday, but if you can't, you know, if I can get some backups, we would consider that too. But you just, you know, the main thing is that there's someone there to keep a list. That's for a while there. Sunday was vacant, and the late Silent Key KD5JXF and I were kind of keeping it going, and we just do whatever we could. This goes back a year or 2 ago. So anyway, yeah. I think I'll refer back to you. I think you should give it some thought. KQ0U.
Okay, Kevin. I just did give it some thought. Hey, maybe I can jump in. You know, just start out as a substitute. I'm just here for Jerry. You know, he's got that chronic bronchitis stuff going on there. And he's feeling under the weather. He did do the Breakfast Club this morning. I was there. I was ready to take that one over for him too, but he did muddle through it. I'll tell you what, he's a trooper, and a lot of guys are troopers. I'll tell you what, we need some more people to just step up. It's a lot of fun. I don't know why you guys more people don't do it. I'll tell you what. You bought the dang radio, you know, you're here to talk and stuff and meet people and everything. And how are you going to do that if you just sit back and listen, you know? I mean, part of it's talking too. So if you talk for 25% and listen for 75%, that's my cup of tea for sure. But thanks, Kevin, for being there. Hey, we'll call you on the 73 round, okay, Kevin?
Yeah. Roger.
Yeah, thanks, Kevin. Yeah, we got to get moving along here a little bit. All right, let's break with KQ0U, Mr. Kevin. He's a fill-in guy, I'll tell you what. He's a good guy, and he hears to everybody, and he's got a great station, man, great audio and stuff. So hats off to you, Kevin. All right, let's break with KQ0U. Let's pick up KC9KRX. Hey, Brad, good afternoon. How the heck are you doing? You're still awake. I thought you'd be taking a nap.
Oh, good night, AGP. Good afternoon, Dave. Thank you for doing it here this afternoon. Now, we're going to see if our Bears are going to win today. Hopefully they do. Maybe up on Wisconsin there, but we'll have to see what goes. It's going to be I don't know. We'll have to see what goes. That's all I can say. Other than that, we're doing okay, Dave. 35 degrees. We're supposed to get some snow, rain, or whatever later on tonight there, I guess. Other than that, you're sounding good here. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, Brad, you're sounding pretty good, man. You're pushing S9 up here to Minnesota this afternoon, and yeah, we're looking at some snowfall this week. I think they're talking 1 to 2 inches tomorrow, maybe into Tuesday, and then the rest of the week, man, it's going to get some more snow a little bit. I think Wednesday there's another round, and then it gets really cold. You ever notice that, Brad? You get some snowfall, and then it gets cold afterwards.
We've been pretty lucky so far, so I guess we're due. We're about to get something there, right?
No, absolutely. Heck, we made it this far. This is a blessing. I'll tell you what, my last month's gas bill, my natural gas bill for the furnace and hot water heater and the gas stove in the kitchen was $100. So I'm counting my blessings, Brad.
Yes, sir. I hear you, Dave. Yeah. Well, guys, we'll back on a little bit here anyhow. And just want to say good afternoon to all. Hope everybody's doing okay and having a good weekend. What's left of it? Stay warm.
All right, Brad. Well, you take care. Hang around if you can. We'll give you a call in the 73 round. Heck, if you're not here, I'm going to send you a bill anyway, that's for sure. All right, let's break with KC9KRX. That's Mr. Brad over there in Hobart, Indiana. Let's pick up, hey, before I pick up Ken, is there anybody else wishing to get on board?
Okay, 73 State, KC9KRX.
No, take care, Brad. Anybody else want to check in?
Yeah, Sugar Delta Fox.
All right, we got Whiskey Alpha 8, Sugar Delta Fox. Anybody else?
962 Charlie Kilo.
Kilowatt 0 Romeo Papa Lima.
Whiskey Delta 9, Whiskey Delta 9, Whiskey Delta Kilo, is that it?
Delta 9, Whiskey Charlie Kilo.
Alright, I totally moved that one up. Whiskey Delta 9, Charlie Whiskey Kilo, is that right?
Negative. Kilo, K, Delta, C, 9, W, Whiskey, Charlie, C, K.
Alright, Kilo Delta 9, Whiskey Delta Kilowatt. That's correct, isn't it?
It's Whiskey, Charlie, C.
Alright, well, by golly, hang in there, man. We'll get to you for sure. I'll tell you, I'm having a little trouble. Anyway, thanks for checking in there. Anybody else?
Kilowatt 0 Romeo Papa Lima.
Kilowatt 0, Kilowatt Papa Lima. We got you. Anybody else?
Kilowatt 0 Romeo Papa Lima. Romeo Papa Lima.
Well, that was a pretty easy fix. Have you ever changed a K to an R? You just put a hoop over the top. Okay, we got you. Well, let's go back up here and pick up Ken. NO0E. Ken, come on in there. And SDF, whoever you are, come on. And you'll be next. Already can. Well, you got the call sign right there, by golly. And yeah, this new generation, I don't know what to think of this stuff. I'll tell you what, I'm old school, you know, and I'll tell you what, all this new technology, I think it's just more bothersome. And it costs more. You know, you got all this stuff on your car and everything. What happened to the old gauge and just a gas pedal and a brake and a clutch and all that and the transmission? You know, now you got everything controlling everything, and then something goes out and that goes out, and it's like jeepers, scrapers. It's unreal. But good to hear you, Ken. Sounding good over here to Rochester, Minnesota this afternoon. By golly, I'll tell you. The conditions are a little up and down, but not too bad overall, that's for sure. But Ken, you gonna hang around for the 73 run? You already can. Well, you take care. Have a great afternoon and a great week coming up. That's for sure. I'll tell you what, I'm pretty sure we'll be hearing from you again. All right, let's break with N0E. There you go. I'll get it right. I'm just learning some of you guys. I do a lot of other nets, and there's a lot of different calls, and there's a lot of different names and locations. And we're getting it. Let's pick up WA Whiskey Alpha 8. Sierra Delta Fox. I believe that's Jim over there. Come on in, Jim, and stand by. I think it's Jerry, Whiskey Delta Kilo.
Okay, this is WA8XDF. Yeah, this is Jim. We're in Madera, Ohio. We're just Cincinnati. We're probably going to do a one and done today because we're going to slide up to the green out on the 7240 for the Drake net, which is going to kick off in about half an hour for us now. Rig here is a T4XC and an R4A. This is my upstairs rig. It's now been called Studio B. It's Studio A is the main shack downstairs, and it's got a T4XC and R4C and a bunch of other radios that are not great. But anyway, we're upstairs because we like to watch football games, and we're not getting any snow or anything. It's about 35 degrees. And I keep it up to 12 foot. Did I even get your call? You're having, I'm having a day like what kind of like you're having at your end. This is WA8SDF.
Lordy, by golly, Jim. Yeah, I got some noise coming in here. It's just, it's incredible, man. I think it's the high-line power lines I got. They just do this to me once in a while. So, but we did hear you, Jim. So you take care. We got you marked down as a one and done, and sounds good. Otherwise, I'll tell you what. They just got that noise fluxed in there. It's just something else. That's for sure. But Jim, you take care. By golly, we'll hope to hear you in the future. That's for sure. Let's break with WH8. Whiskey Alpha 8. SDF their Jim there. Kilo Delta 9, Whiskey Delta Kilo, I think is the next guy. I think that's Jerry. Come on in there. And stand by Justin. Okay, did I get your call sign corrected as Kilo Delta 9, Whiskey Kilo Charlie? Okay, I got the back to, hey, sometimes my dyslexia works pretty good. What do you think? Okay, and this is Rod over there in Greenville, Wisconsin. Oh, heck, we finally found you, Rod. Well, welcome to Southeast Minnesota. This is K9AJ David over here. Hey, sorry, I'm glad I got you finally corrected there, by golly. I think I've heard you here before, but yeah, gosh, you guys got a little bit of snow. We didn't get nothing. We just had I'll tell you what, it was like somebody just walked by with a little pump of flour and sprinkled it here and there, and that was it. Oh, surely they're by golly, K9HAP, Kilo 9, Alpha Julia Papa, David in Rochester, Minnesota. Look me up, you'll see Harold, but I'm a junior, so I've always been called David. Roger?
Great, got it down. Thanks very much for the contact. Bye.
Alrighty, well, you take care, Rod. By golly, you have a great day for sure. Hey, if you stick around, we'll call you on the 73 round. Free of charge, no problem, okay?
Roger.
Yeah, buddy. Hey, you have a good afternoon, that's for sure. Have a good week coming up. Let's bring with KD9. WCK. My golly, glad I got that figured out. Here's another one that worked for me. K0 RPL. Come on in there, Justin. Your turn. And standby check-in.
Okay, this is Kilowatt Zero Romeo Papa Lima. Thanks for getting me checked in. Yeah, I discovered this net yesterday and checked in. So, playing around with a Hermes Light 2 software-defined radio, and I'm using the 5 watts to drive a HF linear brick amplifier up to about 110, 112 watts, something like that. And I'm using an end-fed half-wave as the antenna. So, QTH here is the northwest side of Green Bay, Wisconsin. So it's interesting copying the other station there in Greenville. He's about 30 miles south and west of me. I heard him say he was running a Wolf River coils and 100 watts. So very cool. So yeah, that's the station rundown here. Like I said, name is Justin and located on the northwest side of Green Bay. So sitting around waiting for the Packer game to start here. We'll see what's going to happen. Kind of a wing you're in situation. If they win, they're in the playoffs. If not, then they're done. So, last game of the season. So we'll see. They came to play like they did last week. Well, maybe we have a game, but we will see. Young team and still a lot of mistakes being made. So with that, I will send it over to you. Hopefully you're copying me okay. Back to net. This is Kilowatt 0, Romeo Papa Lima.
Okay, Justin. Yeah, we copy it just fine on that SDR there. By golly, yeah, that SDR there. You still just running 100 watts today?
Roger. Yep. The SDR itself is only 5 watts output, and with the amplifier here, I'm up to about 100 and voice peaks about 110, 112 watts, something like that. So, yep, that's what we're running here. K0 RPL.
They're ready, Justin. Yeah, you ain't quite what you were yesterday, but maybe that's just conditions. But 100% copy, and the audio is great. So don't change nothing. That's for sure. 100 watts will do you just fine. I'll tell you what. A lot of it, it's just antenna, guys. It ain't so much radio. It's antenna and location. That's the name of the game, I think. But Justin, sounded good yesterday, and he's sounding good today on his 100 watts. So there you go, guys. That's all you need. But Justin, you gonna hang around for the 73 rock? All right, let's start with Justin there, K0 RPL there, on his 100 watt FDR there. This is K9AJP. I should probably announce that a little bit more often. David over here, Rochester, Minnesota, with a 6-8 group here, filling in for Mr. Jerry. K9SDP, one of our cohorts here. I'll tell you what, he's my buddy. I'll tell you what, I love that guy. He isn't good to look at, but on the radio, it ain't too bad. So we're filling in. Let me take a standby here. K9SDP, Jerry, you want to check in? No, shucks. Just by chance. I thought he said this morning he'd be checking in, but he won't be able to do it. So I just thought I'd put a call out for him. That's the way it goes. Okay, this is K9AJP for the 6-8 group. By golly. We're taking check-ins. Anybody, anywhere?
November 9, Delta Romeo Charlie. P9YX.
By golly, I got DRC, and I got the YX one, by golly. Anybody else? Oh, God, do it again. Kilo Echo 8, was it? Kilo Echo 8, Bravo uniform? Oh my God, my hearing get better, but yeah, I got a noise in here. It just happens every once in a while. But we got okay. Let's anybody else? We got DRC, YX, and DU in there. Anybody else?
And November 4, Juliet Yankee.
November 4, Juliet Yankee. Okay. Yes, you guys are all getting new on me. That's for sure, except for Rusty. He's an old hat. Anybody else? All right, nothing there, Mike. Let's get right back up here to the top. N9DRC. Hey, Rusty, man, you sounding good as usual. Heard you earlier this morning. How you doing?
Well, good. I switched it up even. I'm on the over 50-year-old Kenwood Twins, the 599Ds today, running an Electro Voice 638 depth microphone and the TL922A amplifier at about 700 watts. Good to hear you, David. Thanks for the service today.
Well, good to hear you, Rusty. You're not your normal self. By golly, you know. I like the old radio. Go back, okay?
Hey, Rusty.
Hey, how's it going? Oh, I gotta keep these in cycle, David. You know, they get it crickety and old and cobwebby and everything, so I gotta rotate the old girls.
Oh, jeepers, Trace. You ever think of selling one?
Oh no, I've got both sets of the twins. I've got the 599As and the 599Ds.
Okay, Rusty. Well, here's what I'm thinking. I think you got about 1.5 inches, 2 inches of snow over there. Am I right?
Well, we got over 3 yesterday. Now they're calling for 4 plus Monday night into Tuesday into Wednesday. So we'll see what happens. I'm ready, man.
Quick comment.
Yeah, go ahead, Cap.
Yeah, hey, KQ0, you here. Hey, Rusty, yeah, you do sound different, but yeah, I agree. You gotta exercise, we say, those things once in a while. So, hope all is well. And I was just kind of curious, are you anticipating on keeping a list on Tuesday there, over?
Very well could be. I have to check with the XYL here to make sure we don't have nothing going on. But Kevin, while I got you here, is the audio weak on this?
No, well, compared to your 890, yes, but it doesn't sound bad. It might be off frequency a little bit, but no, I think it's been a while since I've heard the twins, so you kind of have to roll with it.
Yeah, and there's no, you're doing it all by ear, so I'm trying to get dialed into your voices, so, it is what it is, like I said, 50 plus years old, and they're still cooking along, so, like I said, I like to get it rotated every once in a while, and, I run the 900 occasionally, and then now I'm running the twins, so, I like the concept of a separate transmitter and receiver. That's old school to me, man.
Yeah, it's kind of like running a Johnson Valley AM transmitter and 100% duty cycle. I was going to go down that road once upon a time, but like my mobile operation, it didn't happen. So anyway, there was something else I was going to profoundly say, but I started to gaze into my fire. Anyway, I was just going to say that the remainder of your ceremonial Tuesday that went well after you had to place your order with the food there. It was good and it was lively, and I finally shut her down at 4:30, which is kind of crazy, but I know that the gang liked you, and I won't be around, but I know the rest of the gang are hoping that you will make an appearance on Tuesday. Back to you there. NDRC KQ0U.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm fairly confident that I'll be able to do it. So, a couple days away, and it'll be in the middle of a snowstorm, so I don't reckon I have anything else to do. But, all right, Kevin, I'm going to break with you. Let's give her back to David here so he can continue on. And good to hear you, my friend. Keep dropping me emails, and we'll talk soon. Back to you, Mr. David.
Sure, thanks, Rusty. Yeah, a bit low on frequency, but you're okay. Well, we can hear you. Hey, I got your voice. That's the important thing for sure. All right, thanks, Rusty. Hang in there. We're going to get your stuff in for listen along and get it a little closer to frequency if you can. Let's break with a 9G. Let's go down and pick up, I believe it's Kilo 9, Yankee X-ray. Come on in there, Tom, and stand by proper uniform.
Roger, David, this is Tom, K911. And you got a great signal coming out of Rochester today. Beautiful 5x9. It's actually about 10 over 9. Beautiful signal up here in Illinois. So I'm coming at you today with my MTDX 5000 and my VL 1000 amplifiers. I've had both these guys for about 10 years and they've been working really well. And thank goodness, they've been working well for KTR 781, very nice mic on the pool. And I got a couple types about 50 feet. They were never sold for 50 feet. And that's pretty good antenna. I really use it for it. It doesn't have the tracking. Another interesting piece of law. So it's great for data work. We've got about an inch or so here, David. Not much work, just the more Tuesday, what it is, more snow. And you got my bigger rod. That's not going to be too bad. We haven't really had anything issues in the world. Roger. Who is that? Southwest Mississippi. Yeah, that was that. You give me a signal report there, Tom. Yeah, you're kind of good over here. That's from Minnesota this afternoon. So propagating may you bet that's for sure. Don't go to the winter months anyway for radio talk, and that's for sure. All right, Tom, you gonna get a crowd or do that every around my going? Yeah, what time is it? I'm not sure here a little bit later, Tom. I get that a little bit. I'll stick around, sure. You're 15, 20 over, it's on the good guy, that's for sure. All right, bring on my bad hits on it. KKAB, Mr. Pop, come on in there. You'll be that. Pretty good guy.
John down there. Where the heck is he going with Wisconsin? Isn't that where the mafia originated from?
Well, believe it or not, you need this for North Carolina. Then White John, don't know Wisconsin along short, like Michigan. We got 35 degrees overcast. Wind chill about 27. And we got practically 2 inches of snow on the ground. And like Rusty and Tom were expecting a lot more Tuesday night. And I think they posted a winter storm watch here. So we'll be expecting to get that snow throw out. We haven't had it out yet. And I really need to replace that plastic scraper on the bottom. It's pretty well worn, and I've got one in the cabinet there, but we were just too busy here the last couple days putting away for decoration and got everything down and I got all the boxes here in the basement over the next couple of days. We'll play a giant game of Tetris and try to get as much fit on those shelves as we can. And probably have to take it down to the time with a different configuration to try to get the most out of it. And we'll get that stuff up and then be able to clean up water down here in the shack. And other than that, there's not a lot going on. I just came down here to check in and heard Rusty check in. Rusty got a good signal. It's not good. I had a friend volume down. So my neighbor down there, we only have about 10 miles between us there. I should be around for them to read around signals than everybody I've heard so far, and back she comes. K9HHE and the tech group, then 4HJ1.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, there's two contacts in there for you, John. I got it sounded good. You a little skippy, a little off, not out of usual, but yeah, anyway. The first contact, go ahead.
Well, very good, Tom. We sound great here. We're running the Flex 3000 and running into the ALADV. And let's see, we're kind of looking around right around 750 watts. And we're running a Shure 51 microphone here this afternoon. I tried to run something vintage, so that's the setup here today.
Yeah, right. Good. Well, thanks for coming back to me here. We'll catch you down the line there, John.
Thanks, Tom. Good to hear you.
Sure, everybody got a good contact there. Other contact, go ahead. Oh, sure. Give me the call sign again, will you, please? Grizzly. Like the BNB. By golly, well, come on in there, bud. How you doing? I think you're fine there. Is it Bill? Can I call you Bill? Okay, Bill. By golly, yeah, we got up there. By golly, been there a few times myself. I used to drive truck and deliver fertilizer up there to the plant, okay? Okay, you're out there in rough. I get that. My golly, you know that stuff works, but yeah, you come up on QRZ to check Wisconsin. Yeah, that's a good area. A lot of good fishing up there. Well, I think it's an age thing, you know. I mean, when I was young, I used to do a lot of things, and when I got older, I don't do them anymore.
Well, we're sick. There will be 70 in April, and about 1969, if you don't count the additional here between 68 and 69, but
No, Rogers, Bill, by golly, you know, I just became a technician back in February of 2020, and you know, it wasn't my first time on the air. You know, I've been on the air just about as long as you have, but on different bands, okay?
oh, Roger, I get that. I started with the same thing. Anyway, I don't want to take too much of your time. I just wanted to get in here and say hello. I've listened in before, but this time I thought I'd get in and find out if I was freaking or if I sounded okay. So I appreciate the report, over.
Oh, no problem, Bill. Man, yeah, you're peaking an S9 and averaging about an S8, but the audio is great, Bill. So I don't know if I change anything unless you could put another 1,000 watts behind it.
Alright, so I'm running just about 100 watts here, so as I go higher in frequency, the wattage goes down, you know, those old super. Jack, you all say something great to listen, guys. Thanks for listening to
Alrighty, Bill. Well, great to have you along this afternoon for sure. Welcome aboard, and good to have you. I'll tell you what, that's for sure. We like everybody from Wisconsin to Illinois, and even some of the Michigan states, you know. We like some of them guys too, so. Anyway, good to hear you, Bill. By golly, yeah, stick around, listen along, and we'll get you on the 73 round. Heck, if you're not here, we'll call you anyway, and we won't charge you anything, okay, Bill? Nice, thanks, Bill, by golly. Well, you know, I get paid shekels by the check-ins, that's for sure. And they ain't worth much, and by golly, I never get a check anyway, so, by golly, thanks for coming by for sure. All right, let's break with KA9GNG. This is K9AJP, David over here, Rochester, Minnesota. And this is Midgars. I'm just filling in for K9STP. By golly, we want to give him credit. He's usually here doing double duty and doing all the good stuff for sure. But we're looking for some more check-ins before we start the 73 round. Anybody, anywhere?
Whiskey 3, Mike Bravo X-ray.
Boy, there was a quick one. Whiskey 3, Mike Bravo X-ray. Come on in, buddy. Fill in the rest of it for me, will you?
Roger that. Whiskey 3, Mike Bravo X-ray. I was just tooling around on HF and found your net, and I just figured I'd check in and say hello to everybody. Name here is Matt, Mike Alpha Tango Tango, up in Rockford, Illinois.
Oh, no, Matt, you're not one of them Rockford Cartel members, are you?
No, I'm not. I kind of wish I was sometimes, but other times I'm glad I'm not.
Boy, I would hope you wish to be out of that realm. I'll tell you what, them guys, they charge dues, you know that, Matt.
Dues? What are those? I've never heard of that.
No, it's just like a union due. It's like $30 a month or $37 a month or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I think I've escaped that part, though.
Darny, Matt. Well, you having a good day so far? You're sounding pretty good over here to Rochester, Minnesota. By golly, from good old Rockford, Illinois. Oh, by golly, never mind. From Rockford, Illinois. Come on in there, Bat. And, what's your weather stuff going on? You looking for more bad stuff? Are you going to be in that 6 to 8 inches stuff, I think I heard?
Yeah, roger that. It's just a little cloudy here. We're supposed to get, I think, Monday night into Tuesday. Here's anywhere from 4 to 12.
between Monday and Tuesday. So, yeah, we're just kind of getting ready for that. I haven't even got my driveway markers out yet. I got to go stick those in this afternoon so I can find my driveway when I plow it.
Yeah, I always enjoy that. My goodness, I'll tell you what. You don't know where your driveway is?
Yeah, kind of, but it slopes off a little bit on the side, so I got to put a marker in there so I can not have my daughter. She just got her license a year ago, and so she doesn't drive off the end of it.
So I get that, yeah. By golly, I'll tell you what, we have people here in the court that mark their driveways and stuff, and it's like, geez, you know, it's only what is it, 16, 20 feet wide by 30 feet long, and yeah, I don't know. They've been walking on it for years and years and years, and they don't know where the hell it is. But it's just kind of comical. But Matt, good to hear you. By golly, sounding good from Rockford this afternoon. You going to be able to stick around and listen to some more Hooba Looba that we do here on the 6A group?
Yeah, I'll stick around for a little bit. My shack is actually in my garage, and so when I get cold, then I shut her down. And by the way, you're coming in 5.9 here to Rockford, and just really blasting away here. Great signal.
Well, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you're 5.9 over here, and yeah, we're running a little bit of power here, a little over 700 watts. By golly, when you run that control, you got to put some juice in the wire. That's for sure. Let me see. Oh yeah, the amplifier is up to. The temperature is going up on the amp, so life is good. That's for sure. But thanks for coming by, Mac. Stick around if you can. And we'll call you in the 73 round. I'll tell you what, I got your address now, so if I have to charge you, I'm going to charge you, okay?
Yeah, roger that. Stop by for coffee anytime.
Yeah, alrighty, buddy. Thanks for being there, for sure. It's great to hear you. Thanks for checking in. All right, let's break with W3 MBX. I got to look it up. This is K9AJP. Anybody else before I go to the 73 round?
Kilo left the way, Kilo out the Bravo up to Mrs. Robert.
There, a couple in there. KF0X2 in the mobile. Who is the other one?
Kilo Echo 8 Zulu Oscar Bravo next to Mrs. Robert.
All right, I missed part of the Kilo Echo 8. Do it again.
Kilo Echo 8 Zulu Oscar Bravo.
Kilo Echo 8 Zulu Oscar Bravo. We got two on the list. Anybody else?
November 0, Golf Mike Golf.
The November 0 Mike Golf, do it again.
Yes, November 0, Golf Mike Golf.
Okay, we got you. You got November 0 Golf Mike Golf. We got you. All right, let's take them three. Golly gee, I'm having trouble. KF0. KF0XQ, Dave in the mobile. Again, how you doing, Dave? Come on in there and stand by Zulu Oscar Bravo.
All right, Dave. KF0XQ is currently on I-44 headed eastbound towards the big town of Urban, Missouri to visit my daughter and my son-in-law and the granddaughter. We're going down just to see the granddaughter. That's where we go. So, I don't have my 39 degrees clear skies. The father is home before the storm. I had to look at the weather this afternoon, and they're saying the snow will come tomorrow night. So hopefully we can get our radio pumping before that happens. This will be a 1 and 1. I'll take a 73 round if you're having one. Should be here for 20 minutes or so. KF0 at T-Mobile.
Dave. Well, yeah, we'll be around here in a little bit and pick up a 73 round. By golly, you travel safe there for sure. Going over there to see your. You going to see your daughter? Okay, well, that's a good thing. Did you enjoy church this morning? That's the last I knew you were headed to church.
Came home for a little bit, and now we're headed down to visit.
Good, that's good. Oh, you catch up with your daughters, that's for sure. I'll tell you what, I haven't touched my base with my son pretty much since 2012 there. I don't know. I don't know. It's just the way it is. But thanks, Dave, for coming by for sure. Hope you have a good visit, and we'll catch you. I'll give you a call. Heck, I won't even charge you, okay, Dave?
Roger. KF0XQ.
Take care, buddy. KF0XQ, K9HJP. KE8 is Zulu, Oscar Bravo. I believe that's Rob down there in Osceola, Michigan. Come on in there, Rob, and stand by GMG.
Roger. I don't know what to say. It's like now 34 degrees here in the Watford, Michigan. Had dusty and snow. That's about the first